Hello everyone, Josh first back again, bringing you guys some more Black Clover Phantom Nights, and today we're going to be talking about a future celebration event and banner or banners that we may be getting here in the next couple weeks. Now, a lot of you know that the Fugolion Salamander banner, which is just ridiculous, that he's here already on the global side of the game, as is Black Asta Marileona. That banner will be going away, I believe, on the 12th of February, and the 14th, as a lot of you already know, will be Valentine's Day. Now, on the JP side of the game, their Valentine's banner had a Noel Valentine's Day hero and a, what was the other one? Mimosa. Vanessa Valentine's Day. So, we have Noel and Vanessa. So, those are going to be the two Valentine's Day 5 stars that should be coming in that banner. Now, knowing Global, especially with Bandai, they might throw us a curveball and throw a very powerful unit in there as well that isn't supposed to be there. And I hope that they don't, because I think a lot of us at this point could really use a break from these OP units that are coming way too soon. I mean, Salamander, Marileona, and Black Asta are all tier 1, possible tier 0 units on the JP side of things, which is just absolutely insanity that they're already on Global in the game's first couple weeks of existence. So I think we need to slow down a little bit, Bandai, on the power creeping already. Give us a nice cooldown banner that we don't really need to go into unless you just want to be a collector and whale out. That's fine. But for everyone else, please give us a little bit of a break period. Give us a nice little event for Valentine's Day. And let's all just go on into March with some jewels in our accounts. That would be absolutely phenomenal. Now, we should have the real event for Defense Capital coming up right after the Heath one, and then that'll give us more opportunities to get more jewels, and then we should have raidies after that. So we should definitely be getting into some jewels soon. Who knows when PvP is dropping? That should be something else that should be dropping very, very soon. In March, we should be celebrating White Day. It's a Japanese holiday, not really for the rest of the world, but, you know, I don't know if we're going to get that or not. And since it is the global version, I don't know if we are going to get a White Day event. They might just throw those units in as well, and I believe both those units are actually pretty decent. They're like tier 2, tier 1, or tier 2 at the least. So I'm very curious of what they're going to do with the White Day thing, because that is literally just a Japanese-only type of celebration. Actually, I believe they do it in South Korea as well. Maybe some other regions over there. But it's definitely not a global celebrated or even a globally recognized holiday. It's basically reverse Valentine's Day. You know, Valentine's Day, you're supposed to give your significant other, you know, some chocolates, some roses, take them out to a movie, whatever, have a nice dinner. White Day, which would be exactly 1 month after, on March 14th, you are basically doing the same thing, except you're doing it with your friends. So I don't know what they're going to do with White Day. So those two units, those two 5 stars for White Day, I believe it's Finral and Asta. I have no idea what they're going to do with those units. They might even throw them in here somehow, or just throw them on a random banner. I don't know. But the two Valentine's Day units that I know we should be getting is Noel and Vanessa. There are a couple others that they might throw in as well, like Charlotte Wedding, very strong unit. Mimosa Wedding, and then you have Noel Valkyrie Dress, which is actually a tier 0 unit and would be our first tier 0 unit on Global. I don't think she's going to be coming anytime soon, and I would hope not. If you look at her stats, she pretty much, in a way, power creeps Marileona. Just think about that for a minute, guys. She's kind of a power creep of Marileona when it comes to just straight DPS. Even potentially Black Asta as well. So I don't think they're going to bring her anytime soon. I mean, obviously because her name is Valkyrie Dress and she has a dress, you could kind of fit that in with a Valentine's Day type of event. But I would hope that they don't do that. They didn't do it for Japan, but that don't mean they won't do it for Global, especially with Bandai. But I hope that is not the case. I do not want to see her, but it could be a possibility. I just hope it's not. We also have Mimosa Wedding. You know, obviously being a wedding type of thing could also fit into the Valentine's Day theme-ish. Kind of a stretch, but I don't think that'll be the banner either. But it is an honorable mention that it could possibly. Same with Charlotte Wedding. Very solid unit. This is like a tier 1, tier 2 unit for JP as well. Very strong. Hopefully we do not get this either, because then it would kind of make it a little bit enticing to want to go into the banner. I don't think we're going to get Valkyrie dress. I just hope we don't. If we do, well, rip us. Because she's probably going to be a limited hero too, and she's very broken. She'll actually be the strongest DPS we'd have at that time on global in the entire game. She would completely power creep Black Asta and Mary Leona. I mean, that just tells you how strong Valkyrie dress Noel would be. So let's not add her anytime soon, Bandit. Give us a few months, please. But she is a possibility because of the theme that, you know, kind of fits. It's kind of a stretch, but it does fit slightly. Because Salamander came randomly. Mary Leona came with Black Asta randomly. So who knows what Bandai's doing. But these are just some honorable mentions. And the only reason I'm even mentioning them is just the fact that they could somewhat slightly fit the Valentine's Day theme very loosely. But nonetheless. But anyways, let's talk about the two units that we probably will get no matter what. So Vanessa, for instance, her Grimoire skill is Bat Formation. So a lot of you have been asking, how do you get the Bat Formation for Asta? Well, there you go. Vanessa Valentine's Day. So if you really, really, really absolutely want the Bat Formation, and they do make Vanessa Valentine's Day limited, well, you might have to go for her. That might be the only reason to go for her, because I'm telling you guys right now, she's one of the worst units in the entire game. Sorry to disappoint all you guys out there that are probably thinking, oh, look, she's so cute. Vanessa Valentine's Day, I gotta summon. If you're free to play, no. Instant skip. And we will talk about that banner when it does drop. You know, should you summon, should you skip, obviously. But for those of you who are wondering right now, yeah, she's one of the worst units in the game. She is an attack type unit. She's got only 2750 HP, 600 attack, only 100 defense, and her speed is pretty decent. And her luck is, of course, just 250, and her wisdom is 250 as well. So she's a glass cannon, but the problem is she's missing the cannon part. She's not going to be hitting very, very hard at all, especially if you're comparing her to Black Asta and Mary Leona. Hell, she can't. I don't even think she can even out DPS, maybe slightly, Salamander, who's a tank. So there you go. And the big thing is, with that only 100 defense and 2750 HP, she's a very big liability, especially in PvP or more endgame type content. She's going to get killed so fast because she is built like a glass tank. It's just the problem with her is, though, if you're going to be a glass tank, you need to hit extremely hard, and she unfortunately is not going to do that. Now, she does have some good range on her special. She has attacks the enemies with range and lowers your critical chance, which could be very useful in PvP, particularly. Her AOM, all participating members get a drain effect for a while. So it's probably going to be like a large, maybe extra large drain, which just basically means when you attack them, you do a little bit extra damage. Small attack to one enemy and low chance to give seal effect. Basically, I believe you can seal their AAs. Powerful attack to one enemy plus medium HP absorption, and attack to one enemy and low chance to apply stop effect. So just pure single target that can't do very much damage. That's really her problem. She just cannot do much damage, and she can't really absorb much damage, which kind of makes her medium HP absorption kind of useless on her skill too, when there's a potential she could just get one-shotted. So yeah, I mean, the real benefit to her is if you want to get the bat formation, and of course the fact that she's also in the bull formation, so she gets a little bit of a benefit on her special, aka arcane art. But other than that, just doo-doo. Sorry, not sorry. And then we have Noel Valentine's Day. Noel gives you the Minamata wand as a weapon for her grimoire, so a relic. She has 3000 HP, 450 attack, 350 demons defense. She's kind of lower on the speed side of things, but she's definitely built more tanky with a little bit higher HP and definitely more defense than the Valentine's Day Vanessa. I believe they rated her as like a tier 2, tier 3, I believe, on the JP side of things. She has a very good range on her special. Attacks enemies with a range, plus lowers their attack, plus medium chance to steal their secret skills, which is basically their arcane heart. Now, this is very good. And the reason why this is very good is it has extremely good range. It lowers their attack, so no RNG involved. It doesn't say there's a low chance to lower attack. It's just straight lowers their attack. So that's good. And since it's going to hit multiple enemies, that's excellent. And then the medium chance to seal secret arts. And if you have her in a bold formation, it probably goes up to large or better. That's also very good, because then you can lower multiple targets, especially in PvP, their arcane arts. So this is a very solid PvP skill. Probably why she's got, I believe, a tier 2, maybe even a tier, I think it's a tier 2 or tier 3, but could be a tier 1. I have to go back and look. You guys can check for yourselves. I'll have the link to this website, of course, in the description below. But I do believe that is why she's rated so highly. That to go along with the fact that she's got some pretty good defensive numbers there to keep her in the game for a little bit longer, with, you know, lower chance of getting one-shotted. I don't believe she's going to do much damage because she does have very low attack. Her base attack is 450, so you're not going to be able to really get that up very high. But this is more of a utility skill than it is damage-wise. You know, you're lowering attack. You have a chance to seal their AAs. That in itself is very, very good, especially considering she has very good range right there. All right, so her leader skill: for a short time, all participating members gain invincibility status. That is also pretty tilty. If you're running her in formations that boost AOM, you know, the red gems, quickly, this could be a very tilty leader skill, to be honest. Could be a very tilty leader skill. For a while, hate and defense are greatly increased, plus continuous HP recovery. So she's basically just, she's tanking hard. So she is basically a tank with utility from her skill sets alone. And for a long time, give all allies in range a little armor. Okay, well, that's... there you have it. I mean, when I first looked over, I thought maybe this is just why she was rated so high. But now I'm seeing, okay, she's got all this utility in her skill set, which is just superb. So she's actually pretty decent. She's still not something that I would, you know, want to go into, though. I still feel if you are going hard for Salamander, he's doing everything that she's trying to do, but better. If you already got your Marileona, if you already got your Black Asa, if you already got your Fauna, you got your Zoras, you got, you know, even, you know, maxed out Mars at this point, or even Henry's with Mimosa or something. Any kind of other combinations that you might already have, you honestly do not need her. But she's pretty good. I'm not going to lie and say she's terrible, because she's not. She actually... her skill set actually looks really good. It's just, I don't feel that she's something that I would consider wanting to go into, especially if I'm a free-to-play or even just a casual spender. I would still probably wait for some of the better units like tier 1, tier 2. I'm sorry, tier 1, tier 0 type of units that are still yet to come. And there's quite a few, and they're very, very powerful. So... free-to-play wise, this doesn't seem like a unit you're really going to need. It's not a meta changer. It's not going to be a game breaker. It's not going to help you win or improve your accounts too much. Some of the units we already have, like I said, are already just, you know, as good as you need them to be until we get those true meta changers still to drop. So I feel she's decent. You know, if I put her on a scale of 10, I'd give her probably a 7. She's solid. But it's not something, you know, until I start seeing 9s or higher on that scale of 10, I'm not pulling. So solid unit, but not worth it. And again, like we said, Vanessa outside the bat formation, she's just doo-doo, completely garbage. She's a glass cannon that's missing the cannon, so that already tells you there's a problem there. So that's it, guys. That's the Valentine's Day 5 stars we should be getting in a couple weeks. I've already discussed some of the other units that we could potentially get if Bandai wanted to be an asshole and throw those at us. You know, the Mimosa Wedding, skippable, but, you know, the other wedding, Charlotte Wedding, very, very good. And if they throw Valkyrie Dress, Noel, that would really suck, because she would be our first Japanese tier 0 unit to drop on global. So I hope we don't see either of those units for quite some time. Hopefully we just get these 2 Valentine's Day units. We could take a break, have a nice event, save up jewels. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen going forward. Sorry the video was kind of long. I just wanted to kind of break down the entirety of what's going on perhaps in the next couple weeks with Valentine's Day. And I still do not know what they're going to do with the White Day units, because that, like I said, that's more of like an Asian, that's more of an Asian thing. So I don't know if they're going to bring that to global or not. Sometimes they do and just don't care. It's just another free event. Hey, accept it, right? But sometimes then they don't. So I don't know if they're going to release Finral and Asta White Day units. It's just a normal banner at some point down the road. Maybe they'll throw them in right after the Valentine's Day banner. I don't know. But they're both pretty decent units as well, but you could probably skip both them too. So it doesn't even matter when they drop them, because you can skip them. Unless you're a collector in a whale. So. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. Hope you guys all enjoyed this long-ass video, because I know you guys love long-ass videos on this channel. Wink, wink. But I'm going to get out of here. Have an awesome day wherever you are. Until next time, don't forget to tick notifications. Subscribe if you're new here to the channel. Don't miss a thing. Drop a like if you did. Comment below what you guys think about Noel, Valentine's Day, and Vanessa, and some of the other units that we briefly brought up. Are you guys excited for this Valentine's Day units? Are you going to skip them? What are you going to do? Let me know all that and more. Don't forget to drop a like if you did, and join us in the Discord in the description below. And I'll catch you guys then. Peace.